Time trials are pacing exercises that establish a baseline for each runner's fitness level and pacing skill. This is the crucial first step in setting goals for improvement, such as target race times and target paces for training workouts. These exercises help familiarize beginners with their race distances and with the challenges of pacing. Time trials also provide an opportunity to practice pacing. In addition, they're a great way to monitor progress so you can acknowledge your runner's improvements and adjust goals as necessary. It's useful to do an initial time trial at the beginning of the season to establish baselines and set goals as soon as possible. Early in the season, you can do time trials frequently, say once every 2 weeks. If your athletes will compete at set distances throughout the season, future time trials can be replaced with races. If your athletes won't compete regularly at set distances, then conduct time trials once a month for continued practice and to monitor progress. You'll need a measured course. You'll also need a stopwatch and a notebook to record runners' times. Here's one way to introduce an early season time trial.
It's at the start of the season now. We want to make sure of where everybody is in terms of their fitness. You're going to go out and run a timed mile, and you want a solid effort. You want to do the best that you can, run with an even pace, try to not go out too fast or too slow, but a consistent pace for the full mile. And whatever time you end up with, that'll be our starting place for designing your training over the next months.
All right, good luck.
Okay, you guys, we're doing a timed mile here, good effort, and ready, go.
The distance should stay the same for each time trial, and it should match the athlete's competitive distance. For beginners and other runners who won't compete at a set distance throughout the season, we usually recommend running 1 mile. Make sure new runners understand the distance they'll be running beforehand. Some of them may not think they can do it at first. Be encouraging and reassure them that they will get better with practice. For advanced runners, call out split times to guide their pacing. At the end of a time trial, be sure to discuss the results with your runners.
Way to go.
5:24, 5:25.
All right, ladies, all the way in. Good job.
All right, nice.
Nice job, guys. How'd it feel? All right, your first mile.
The girls ran well, but some of them ran slower than they're capable of because they were running with their friends. Remind your athletes that during time trials, they need to focus on running at their own individual paces. You can prompt helpful discussion with your runners by encouraging everyone to ask themselves these critical questions. Did I have a lot of energy left over when I finished? Did I run out of energy before finishing? For high school athletes, have them also consider, how closely did I come to hitting my splits? Once those questions are answered, work with your runners individually to establish a time goal to reach by the end of the season and the pacing tactics to work on to reach that goal. Have runners record their times and keep them for reference throughout the season.
And it's a starting place for everybody for this year. So just keep in mind that wherever you are now, there are a number of ways, a number of things that we can work on for you to improve your time when we do another test in a number of weeks.